Aunt Katie brought you a present, Hunter. Aunt Katie brought you a present, Hunter. Aunt Katie brought you a present, Hunter.
Hi guys, this is Levin Garbish here, and welcome to the Paranormal Stupidity, the show where I watch Paranormal Activity 4 every week. You know, maybe I should say it differently. I should say I'm watching Paranormal Activity 4 once a week for 100 weeks. Yeah, every week for 100 weeks. I was kind of, I don't know, it feels redundant at the same time, but also it's just kind of awkward to say. 1 week for 100 weeks. Still kind of awkward, but fuck it, whatever. But I'm not here to talk about... I guess I am. Okay, so what you'll need is some absinthe, some water, sugar cubes, and an absinthe spoon. And you don't need this glass. I like it. I think I got it a while ago. They're actually hard to find. So what you do is balance the spoon with the sugar cube on the spoon. The spoon is like, yeah, it's... that has little holes. So, and then what happens is you pour water slowly over the sugar cube, and the sugar is dissolved into the drink. It takes a little while, not too long. And so then usually without the sugar, it's very bitter. Not extremely bitter, but sugar just adds a little, you know, bit of sweetness and flavor to it. Yeah. I think I drank 2 of these during this watch. Absinthe, of course, has very high alcohol content. Doesn't seem to bother me as much. I never really get a headache from drinking it, weirdly enough. Maybe it's because of the water attached to it. Anyway, yeah. You know, I'm not really a fan of Paranormal Activity 4. Don't really like it all that much. This may come as a shock to a lot of people. And then you stir it with the spoon. Ta-da! So I want everyone out there to make their own and don't watch Paranormal Activity 4. Oh man, starting off on a pretty low note, so I'm just gonna dive into my diamond in the witch house. So the diamond in the witch house this week was Tara. If you don't know, I don't know why the fuck you would. Tara is a character from the film. She appears in one scene, the party scene early on. She is joined with Sarah, Derek, and then Tara, Sarah, and Derek all go to Alex's party with Ben. They are apparently Alex's 3 other friends, I guess. So why was Tara my favorite out of the other 2? Well, I mean, I don't really like Derek. He's the kid with the palate expander. And Sarah, I don't know. Fuck Sarah. There's a moment where everyone's talking to Derek about his palate expander, and Sarah's just in the background looking at something on her computer. I mean, jeez Christ, Sarah, get in the conversation like Tara does. You know, there's more of them in the deleted scenes. I haven't watched those since like whatever watch that was, like 12 or 11 or something. So yeah, but yeah, I'd like to see more of them. Really, I'd like to see more of anything. God, am I tired of seeing Alex's face. Sorry, Catherine. No, I'm not. You can go fuck yourself for all I care at this point. You know, another reason why Tara is interesting is because she's black. And what annoys me about this film is just like the general lack of diversity. Really, I don't care too much. I don't want all films to be extremely diverse. but all these just like boring generic white people populate the universe of Paranormal Activity 4. So it's nice to see something a little bit different, which is Tara. So thanks to that. Only reason I know her name is because she's on the IMDb for the movie. Very bizarre. I mean, has like one line. It couldn't even be called a line. You know, had her for like a half a day of filming, and they did nothing. I wish we could see more of the party. We do. It's in the fucking deleted scenes, but why is it in the movie? Yeah. I don't know, man. Just talking about this movie, I didn't even bother come up with any theories or anything this week. It's like, just like looking at it, I just don't want to look. I just want my eyes start to wander away, and it's so hard. My no phones rule basically means I can't do anything but watch the movie, and that's really starting to weigh on me. Ugh, good lord. Yeah. Hey, maybe you could check this out. It's probably more interesting than the movie. I made a flip book a while ago for a class. Wonder if I could do this to the camera. Kind of wondered if that worked. I can't see. If it did, then awesome. If it didn't, then whatever. I'll edit it out. You just edit it out. Our editors are the best. Editors are the best. My editing is the best. I think the editors are the best. My editing, the editors are the best. If you don't know, that's a Comedy Bang Bang reference. So Comedy Bang Bang is a podcast. That's the way it started, and then it became a TV show later on. It's hosted by Scott Aukerman. And yeah, it's where they get on guest stars, and they also bring in improv characters. It's a funny show, funny podcast. I'd rather watch the fuck, you know, I just don't want to talk about Paranormal Activity 4 anymore. That's good though, I guess I'm feeling angry. That's better than feeling nothing. But the issue is that I don't really it's more just like now, afterwards. When I'm watching the movie, it's just so terrible, boring, and awful. A couple things I do get mad at while watching a movie. I get mad when Ben zooms in on Alex and goes boom, boom, boom. I always hate that part. I also get mad when every character walks agonizingly slow wherever they're going. It's like, I feel like this movie is just beating me up, but it's doing it so slowly that it's pointless. It's like someone's punching me, but they're like, yeah. I'm just like, what? Why are you doing this? But it's like I'm tied up in like a dungeon, and someone just constantly doing that to me, punching me just agonizingly slowly. So it's not painful, but it's just baffling and annoying. Yeah, that's a good, you know, that's a good summary of my experiment here and what I'm doing. Yeah. Cheers to that. I'm still in my Who's Alex, right? Okay, yeah. Alex is actually, she's like one of the elder gods, like Cthulhu. We should pick a different one. I'm a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, but I just wish the names were easier to pronounce. Dagon. Okay, she's Dagon. Dagon is like a big fish god. There's a movie about him. Sort of. It's actually more of like a cult Dagon. But it's actually based on another story of Lovecraft, not the titular story. I think I'm getting off topic. So she's like an elder god just residing in a human body. Sure, why not? Yeah, she has plans to take over the earth. Oh no! You know, I really wish, there's the part where Wyatt and Robbie go over to Robbie's old house, Katie's house. And then Alex follows them, and then she's walking toward the street, holding her camera, so obviously she can't see in a peripheral sense. So she almost gets hit by a Prius and says, "Fucking Prius." Every time that scene comes along, I just wish it would hit her. I feel like that's a, dark path of thinking, but no, not really. Ugh. What an awful project. Don't recommend it to anyone. Also, don't recommend you see the movie. Actually I do. I recommend you see the movie once and laugh at how bad it is. Seeing it any more than that is just, like, rather, drink, eat, I can't think of anything. It's like that's what the movie does. It just like it strips your ability to think. And it's not even because of this. It's all the watches, drunk or not. Yeah. Oh. Just wish I had something more to talk about. Something in the background. I mean, I've already talked about Tara, Sarah, and Derek this episode. That's about it. So much of the movie is just like the same shots, or just seeing the same face from a computer monitor. That was one thing weird. So this watch in the scene quotes. So when Alex drops the camera in the garage, and not even the camera, she drops her computer in the garage, and then it goes out of focus, or it's like trying to find focus, and computer cameras don't do that. They don't have like a focus setting. Seeing you.